Well, welcome to Musselshell. We are here on Musselshell Creek, which is on the Nez Perce Corridor National Forest. The reason we're here today is we're doing some stream enhancement projects. The one that we're doing right here is we're installing some beaver dam analogs. This is a collaborative project between the Nez Perce Tribe and the Nez Perce Corridor National Forest. Primary funding is provided by Bonneville Power Administration. We received assistance with labor from the Youth Conservation Corps. The intent of this project is to restore some legacy resource damage that occurred back in the late 40s with the construction of a lumber mill that was present here at this site. The lumber mill actually constructed a large pond located just downstream of where we're installing the beaver dam analogs. Additionally, there was a large irrigation canal that was constructed. The berm from that canal cut off portions of the floodplain, which likely led to some of the channel decision that we've seen here in Musselshell Creek. The idea behind the beaver dam analogs is that they will basically mimic a natural beaver dam. The backbone of the structure are untreated poles, which are installed using a hydraulic post pounder and kind of provide the backbone. Those pounded in poles are then supplemented with conifer boughs and willow cuttings. And the idea behind the willow cuttings is to again mimic that the materials that a beaver would use. Another big picture part of this project is the potential to address some of the effects of climate change. In recent years, especially in 2015, Lolo Creek has experienced some extreme high temperature events. We actually saw a fairly significant pre-spawn mortality in some adult Chinook salmon, which could potentially be significantly impact spring Chinook salmon in the Lolo Creek watershed. The way that this project could improve those conditions is through basically impounding water, storing more water in the spring. One of the potential effects of climate change is the potential for increased rain on snow and more rain instead of snow. Being able to store additional water in these wet meadows that can then be released in the summer months as cool spring flows becomes increasingly important. Elsewhere where they have installed PALs, which are post-assisted log structures, and beaver dam analogs, they actually have seen a reduction in stream temperatures. That could potentially be an additional benefit of these structures in addition to the stream morphology and hydrologic benefits that we're hoping to see. One last benefit of these structures is the potential to change the substrate composition within this reach. This reach is dominated by sand and silt. Due to the increased scour that we could see immediately downstream of these structures, there's the potential that we could see an increase in exposed cobble, which would provide additional spawning and rearing habitat for juvenile salmonids. Long term, we don't want to be in the beaver dam constructing business. What we're hoping is that through the construction of these beaver dam analogs, we will be able to restore the hydrology, which will allow the willow communities to return to this reach of Musselshell Creek. Beavers will be able to come in and basically take over construction and maintenance of dams within this area.